graduated back in 2008, and I took and passed the NCLEX exam last month on the 21st of December of 2020, and my computer shut off at 75. Yeah, so happy with that. For my resources, since I graduated for like 12 years ago, so I was torn between Saunders and UWORLD. Most of my college classmates or batchmates used Saunders, and they advised me to do the same for content review. However, I felt like Saunders was too much for me. The book was too thick for me, so instead I purchased and used UWorld, and I'm so happy I chose UWorld. Yeah, UWorld was my world. I mainly used UWorld, and I also answered a few questions from Last Charity, and I listened to Mark Lim audios, most especially his maternal and child, because I am pretty weak to the subject and his delegation and acid-base balance. I really like how he simplify and explain the principle comprehensively. Back to UWorld, I know some try to answer for like hundreds of questions per day that work for them, but what worked for me, I answered with a minimum question first, like from 25, then I increased it to 50, and then to 75, most especially on my fourth week before my exam date. I really made sure that I answered 75 questions a day. I think UWorld can help you gauge based on your performance with your QBank exams. When you started getting 60%, then I think you are ready to take the exam. Most of my scores ranges from mostly 70s, 60s, and then 80s and 90s.
So guys, I'll show you my UWorld account. And these are my scores. I got 70s mostly, then some 60s, then 80s and 90s. And here is my overall performance by subject and then by system. I'm at 80 percentile with 1895 correct, 469 incorrect, and 5 omitted. And I think that's it.
Just have to trust yourself. I remember when I was reviewing, I felt like my effort was not enough, and I even cried after taking some of my GWAC tests. But you just really have to trust yourself. You'll just have to write the NCLEX and answer the questions based on what you know and based on your knowledge. I was actually planning to take the exam this March of 2021, but a friend of mine advised me to take the exam sooner, and I think she was right, because yeah, with the pandemic, what if the testing center will be closed the moment we'll be ready to take the exam? And second, my sister is going to move to California this April, and I have to go with her and accompany her during the moving process. So yeah, I think December was the best time to take NCLEX. When I took my exam, I got a bunch of med-surg questions, meds, maternal and child, I expect that, some delegations, ECGs, but I had no calculations. And then I also got a bunch of set of questions, but thank God they were based on areas where I studied. Yeah, I'm so happy with UWorld. And then at the day of my exam, I went to the testing area pretty early. Like I was like 40 to 60 minutes early. Went to the waiting area with another examinee. She was about to take the PT exam, and I think it's pretty obvious that I was anxious because when she left the room, she told me like, girl, you'll do fine, stay calm. Every time she asked, I answered with a very limited response because I don't know, I didn't feel like talking by that time, maybe because I was conserving my energy. I was like maybe preparing myself because I was expecting to take the whole item, 145 questions for a maximum of 5 hours. But luckily, thank God, my computer shut off at 75 and I finished the exam for like 2 hours, and I'm so thankful to God. I remember when my computer shut off at 75, I don't know, I was so positive that I passed the exam. Like when it shut off, I told to myself like, I am a registered nurse now. Use RN now, yeah. Please trust yourself. I know you will never feel ready, but you really have to trust yourself. And then you can access your quick result for about 48 hours after completing the exam there. And then in my case, after 4 weeks, I got my official result from Illinois, and I think I will have my license number in 1 to 2 weeks. Examinees out there, I wish you good luck and instill in your mind that you can do it. You have the knowledge. You can beat NCLEX. I don't know what else to say. I think I need to head home now. It's getting cold here too. The exam soon. You can do it. Bye guys.